Here's a surprising stat. Two businesses might offer the same exact lead magnet, but might see wildly different conversion rates. One might get like a 2% opt-in rate, while the other might get a 15% or higher. The difference? Well, it's not necessarily the lead magnet itself, it's how they present it. And think about it, how often have you seen an interesting free resource, but the opt in page was so poorly designed or unclear that you clicked away? Or even worse, you couldn't even tell what value you'd get from downloading it. And look, let's be honest, most businesses focus all of their attention and all of their energy on creating, the perfect lead magnet, and then they'll slap it on a basic opt-in page and hope for the best. It's like writing a great book but giving it a terrible cover and, an even more confusing description. No one's actually going to pick it up. And hey, I get it. I mean, you spent hours creating that really valuable PDF guide or that detailed checklist, but if your opt-in page isn't selling it effectively, all that hard work goes to waste. It's not enough to have a great resource. You have to present it in a way that makes people actually want to download it. But here's the good news. Converting more subscribers isn't about creating more lead magnets or driving more traffic. It's about presenting your offer in a way that makes saying yes feel more natural and valuable. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to create a high converting opt-in page using Thrive Architect. You're going to learn the psychology behind what makes people click subscribe, and I'll walk you through building a landing page that turns casual visitors into eager subscribers. By the end of this video, you're going to know the key elements every high converting opt-in page needs, how to write copy that makes your lead magnet irresistible, and exactly how to structure your page for maximum conversions. So let's start with what makes an opt-in page actually work. And you have to think about your opt-in page as your sales page for your free resource. And just because you have a free offer, that doesn't mean that people are going to automatically want it. I mean, you still need to sell the value behind your free resource. But here's where most people go wrong. They focus on describing what the lead magnet is rather than the transformation it provides. Your visitors don't want a PDF checklist. They want the outcome that the checklist will help them achieve. And look, let me just show you what I mean. Your opt-in page needs to answer 3 crucial questions. What specific problem does this solve? Why should someone trust this solution? And what exactly will they get when they sign up? Let me show you a quick example of how that works in practice. Take a look at this opt-in page. It's performing exceptionally well because it nails all 3 elements. You see how it clearly identifies the problem of overwhelming social media management. It builds trust with specific results and shows exactly what's included in the checklist. That's what we're going to be creating today. I'm going to show you exactly how to build an opt-in page like this for your own lead magnet using Thrive Architect. And by the time we're done, you'll have a page that not only looks professional, but actually converts casual visitors into eager subscribers.
Perfect. I'm in the back end of my WordPress website. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to create a new page. And we're going to call it Social Media Checklist Lead Magnet Page. I'm going to save this as a draft. And we're going to fire up the page with Thrive Architect. This is the basic groundwork that we need to do just to be able to create our page with Thrive Architect. And from here on out, it's going to be super simple. We're going to have a really cool looking opt-in page built in just a few minutes. So important step here, we have a couple of different options when we create a new page with Thrive Architect on how do we want to start working on our page. We could start using our default theme design page. We could have a blank page with our header and footer. We could have a completely blank canvas. In this case, we want to start working on an opt-in page and have it up and running in just a few minutes. We're going to pick out one of our pre-built landing pages that our team of designers here at Thrive Themes have created for you guys so that you don't have to spend a single minute thinking about, okay, how do I design things to make sure that people are really pushed to convert? We've already done that work for you. And what I want you to do, and there's a gazillion of different templates that you could potentially start working from, but for the purpose of this video and this example, I've already selected one that I want to use, which is inside the Hydrogen Smart Deck. And here we've got a really cool looking lead generation page. So here you can see lead generation page Hydrogen Smart is the one that we're going to use. And we're going to click that template, and we're going to start working from within this design. Now, remember, we don't want to reveal a whole lot of the content inside the checklist on this page, okay? What we truly want to do is turn as many visitors into potential leads as we possibly can. And to do that, we want to, right at the very top of our page, prompt them to sign up. As you can see, this template already has my opt-in form here embedded on the hero section. Now, here's where most people get this wrong. They try to get people to opt in by telling them, hey, I've got a free checklist that might be helpful to you, but you really don't want to do that. Like we discussed earlier, what we truly want to do is tell people, hey, this is what you're going to get if you opt in into this form and sign up to get my checklist. So in this case, since we're trying to get social media managers to get our checklist, what people usually do, which is wrong, is have the main heading be something along the lines of sign up to get my free checklist, which is super awesome. We're not going to do that. We're going to tell them exactly what problem they're facing and how they could solve it. So in this case, we're going to use stop wasting time on social media, get my proven 10-minute daily checklist to grow fast. I'm making fast bold. We're going to increase the line height here for really quick, just to make sure it's fully clear and readable. And that looks cool. And for the main subheading, we can simply have something along the lines of simple, actionable steps you can follow every day to build real momentum without the overwhelm. I think I want to bold wasting time. Stop wasting time on social media. Get my proven 10-minute daily checklist to grow fast. And here in the right-hand column, we have our main opt-in form, which is kind of cool. Oh, we're only asking for first name and email address, which is, I think for checklists and, simple guides is good. You don't want to really create friction in your opt-in form by asking for any other details. Here we can have something along the lines of product main benefits. So first things first, of course, I'm going to replace the picture of this great person by a picture of my own. And we're going to do Tony Lewis, SMM expert. Now here we have a section for product main benefits. In this case, we're going to tell people, here's why you really want to get this checklist. We're going to start off with a really strong heading. In this case, why this checklist works. Real growth, real simplicity, real results. Here, we're going to simply insert some really nice looking bullet points that might convince and push people to opt in. So, grow your audience faster without spending hours online. Stay consistent with just 10 minutes a day. Remove the guesswork and focus on what actually moves the needle. And for the subheading, we can just do something along the lines of, here's how this checklist will help you win on social media without the stress. And here for the main quote, we're going to do consistency beats complexity every time, focus on the right actions daily, and growth becomes inevitable. Okay, we're starting to build out some momentum here. Stop wasting time on social media. Get my proven 10-minute daily checklist to grow fast. Here's why this checklist works. It's real growth, real simplicity, real results. Consistency beats complexity. You're going to grow your audience faster without spending hours online. You're going to stay consistent with just 10 minutes a day, and you're going to be removing the guesswork and focus on what actually moves the needle. One thing that I am going to do is change the button here. Instead of submit is a really, it's not a very action-driven keyword for you to use on a main opt-in form. Instead of doing that, you could do something along the lines of, yes, send me the checklist. I think that could work better for sure. Awesome. Here we got a discover our product section. What I'm going to do is, instead of having all of these different product shots, which don't really fit in nicely with our lead magnet, right? I mean, we have a checklist. We don't have a few different product shots that we can feature in this particular section. So I think that what I'm going to do is, instead of having all these different devices, I'm going to get rid of these content boxes. And we're going to drop in an image that I've created with Canva inside this content box of the actual lead magnet itself. The content of the lead magnet, of course, it's blurred so that people can't actually see it. I haven't done the most amazing job at blurring these things out, but just keep in mind that I'm trying to power through this as a quick example for you guys to understand how I could use this. The content box is a little bit too wide in my opinion. I'm going to get rid of this minimum width. So I'm going to do auto, and min height, I'm going to do auto as well. That's better. And now we can make this image a little bigger. Perfect. Awesome. And here, instead of discover our products, we're going to do discover the checklist, and we can change the color of this main keyword to use our primary brand color behind faster, smarter social media growth. And here, we're just going to have a quick blurb around how people can learn how just in 10 minutes a day, they can follow a proven set of daily actions that can help them stay consistent, grow their audience, and turn social media into their biggest growth engine. We've got another opt-in form here, which is great. I mean, if people haven't been convinced at the very top that they want the lead magnet, we do want to try and prompt them with more ways to opt in and capture their email addresses, which is great. So here we're going to do, instead of submit, again, we're going to change this and do yes, send me. Since it's a shorter button, let's do send it to me. And here we're going to do, see how easily you can start growing on social media. Here we got a section for testimonials, and we're going to talk about how important it is, again, to show social proof of some sort, whether it's testimonials, whether it's a video of someone that has actually used your free resource, and so on. But I mean, come on, we've been here for 10 minutes at most, and we've got a pretty good looking opt-in page that we've built in, like I said, just a few minutes. I'm pretty happy with the way this looks.
Now, before I show you how to deliver your lead magnet and share some advanced pro tips, let me quickly run through some proven conversion boosters that can make a big difference to your opt-in rates. You want to make sure you're using testimonials or some sort of social proof under your sign-up form. Something along the lines of, join 5,000 marketers who are already doing this, and that. You want to make sure you're checking on your mobile responsiveness as well. Don't forget that a lot of your traffic is going to be using a smartphone when they visit your opt-in page. It wouldn't hurt to try to come up with an angle where you can use some sort of FOMO strategy, or where you try to create a sense of urgency in your visitors, like a countdown timer, or something along the lines of, this free resource is going to go up in price, or is no longer going to be free in the next 48 hours or something. That will definitely help you boost conversion rates. And with Thrive Architect, you can even put in a countdown timer to increase that sense of urgency in your visitors, which is something definitely worth considering. Now let's talk about some more advanced / pro tips that you may want to take into account. First, make sure that you match your page design to your lead magnet's value. If you're offering a quick checklist, a simple opt-in form might just work best. But if you're offering something more valuable, like a detailed guide or, like a template or some sort, don't be afraid to create a longer page that really sells the benefits of your free resource. I mean, typically speaking, you want your page length to match the commitment that you're asking for. Second, make sure that you're actually using your thank you page strategically. I mean, you won't believe the amount of people I see redirecting people to a thank you page that simply reads, "Thank you for signing up." This is prime real estate to start building the relationship with your new lead. I mean, give them a quick win right there on the thank you page. Or better yet, use it to segment your audience furthermore. Ask them a question about their biggest challenges, or invite them to join your Facebook group, or try to even sell them something in your thank you page. I mean, they're already in a yes mindset, so try to use that momentum. Third, and this is crucial, believe it or not, try to test different delivery methods. Some audiences prefer instant access on the thank you page, while others are fine with you delivering your free resource via email. With Thrive, you can easily set up both options and see what works best for you and your specific audience. Just remember that whatever you promise on your opt-in page needs to match how you actually deliver the lead magnet. Look, creating lead magnets that convert isn't about fancy designs or complicated funnels. It's about offering real value that matches what your audience needs right now and presenting it in a way that makes saying yes feel natural. The good news is that with Thrive Architect, you've got pretty much everything that you need to create professional, high converting lead magnet pages in minutes. As you've seen, I mean, we didn't code. There's no design skills needed. I mean, you just need to follow the framework I've just shown you today. And hey, if you want to take your lead generation skills to the next level, check out our video that we did. It's going to be linked here on 7 awesome features inside Thrive Leads. It's going to show up here, and I'm going to show you in that video how to turn these lead magnet pages into complete list building systems. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to catch you in the next video soon. Thanks again.